the last video that I posted, which was titled Things That I Am Going to Buy, well actually it's luxury items that I'm going to buy in 2018, I did not speak about this particular item because it wasn't on my vision board and it definitely wasn't on my wish list for 2018. As I did explain in that video, the list is subject to change because there are things that you just know that you want that you will buy, and then there's things that you kind of like and you think that you want them and they are on the list, but there might be certain factors that change your mind. So basically what I'm trying to say is this item wasn't on the list, so I too am surprised that I actually bought it. I bought it as an early Christmas present from myself to myself, and it is the Hermes watch. Now I have already opened this. I opened it pretty much as soon as I got home because I just really wanted to try it on, but more so just me letting you know the type that I purchased and a little bit about the watch if you don't know much about them. And the reason why I did decide to buy this, even though it wasn't on that list, it comes in first of all the signature orange Hermes bag, and it's got like the little Apple Watch, and then it's got Hermes on there, so that's that. Can I tell you, I didn't know that it actually came in this type of packaging, so when the lady brought it out, I freaked out because I don't have anything from Hermes. Anyway, so basically this is the box that it comes in, again, signature orange, and it's like quite heavy actually. So you open it up like that, and then it comes with another white box on the inside. Actually, I'll show you this. And obviously this is just, I guess, some information or something like that. And then inside you have this box, and when you open it, ta-da! Yeah, it is linked to my iPhone already. By the way, it's a really quick and easy process. You basically just need to download the Apple Watch app on your phone. So as soon as that happens, you literally, it just like pulls up like a little square on your screen, you hold it over the phone, and then it kind of syncs it to your phone. It's really, really cool. This is the Series 3, and something that is quite cool with the Series 3 is that, say for example, I left my phone in my car outside of my house right now, but I'm inside, it will still receive calls, I can still message, I can still access anything that I can on my phone, on my Apple Watch, which is pretty cool. Even just something like when you're on your actual phone, so say I'm talking to someone on the phone and then someone texts me. Normally you would keep talking, you'd put them on speaker, and then you would check the message if it's urgent. But what I really like about this is when you're talking, obviously the Apple Watch will be on, so you're able to still see who's messaging you, but still taking that same phone call. I also know that it is waterproof, which is, you know, just a plus. So I guess given that this is the Hermes leather band, I would probably not recommend taking that like in, you know, to the beach or something like that. I would probably change the actual band, which we'll get into in a minute. But for the watch itself, you can have a shower with it. You can go into, you know, the water with it. So basically this is the smaller face. There is a slightly larger one. In terms of the two different faces, I would say this, I went in knowing that I would buy the bigger face because of the amount that this particular watch is, which I'm going to mention in a second. I just couldn't justify buying the smaller screen because I thought that I wouldn't be able to, just practicality, like I wouldn't be able to function or like use the functions properly because it's small. Not the case at all. And then also, obviously, if you buy the smaller face, you're going to have the 38mm strap, or you have the 42, which is the one up. So they're the two differences. Here it says enter passcode because it's not on your wrist, but once it's on your wrist, you only need to enter the passcode once, and then you don't need to enter it again. And this particular one was, I think it was just under 1,700. It was like 1,650 or something Australian dollars. And a big part of the reason that it is so much more expensive than the other Apple Watches is definitely just because of being the Hermes brand and obviously the leather band as well. It does come in a red, like a deep red, and I think a deep navy color as well. So I'm pretty confident that there's four different color straps, but then you have different styles as well. So I'll see if I can pop some photos up that will show you. There's one that kind of twists around your wrist twice. There's this one, which is just like a standard one. I'm definitely going to insert some photos. So I've just put it on for you guys. I'll punch in my passcode to activate it. And so when it is on your wrist, it's got the Hermes Paris logo, and then you can change the different faces of the actual watch itself. There are two different ways that you can message, and I might even film this differently so I can show you guys. I'll work it out in a minute anyway. But you can actually draw the letter that you want, which will formulate the word, or you can talk into the watch and then that will send it as a text message, which is just so easy. Sometimes you'll be at the gym or out at lunch and you don't want to pull out your phone. You can literally just talk into the phone and say, hey, I'll give you a call back later. And then that's it. It's sent, it's done. Sorted. Hey Siri, open message to Brock Twycross. What time will you be home from work?
Okay, I'll send this.
Even something that's really cool, if you need to punch a hole in the actual leather, if you go into an Hermes store, they will do that for free for you. So it's definitely part of the brand. Hey Siri, what's the weather like today?
Okay, here's the weather for today.
I love this watch.